Hey Pisces, welcome to the channel. Welcome back. If you've been here before, thank you all so much for joining me. This is for those of you with Pisces placement significant in your chart. All right, take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. If it's not your story, you all already know to, not take it. Leave it be. Flip the roles if you need to. Don't try to force anything. And what else am I forgetting to say? Pisces, you will be my first reading. And so sometimes I forget to say stuff the first time. Y'all know the spill. Y'all been here, y'all know the spill. Let's start with, and I just got this deck like last week, Star Codes Astro Oracle. I don't want to take all those. I just want one. Just one card, please, Spirit, for Pisces. What does Pisces need to hear today? Give me a message that will resonate with the Pisces collective. Oh, goodness. What is happening with my fingers? My fingers. Come on, fingers. Let's go. Okay, we're just going to pull one off the top. I ain't got time. We have 7th house. This is Libra energy. It's about relationships. The number 45, the 7th house. Let's read the book. I mean, I know what the 7th house is, but I want to read the book. Okay, wow, this is a lot to read. So y'all bear with me. It's about a relationship. All right, someone could be 45. If your chart were a village map, the 7th house is anywhere. 2 equals relate with intensity and intimacy. Somewhere you have dinner on the balcony and watch the sunset. It is concerned with how other equals come into your life and how you interact with them, and includes marriage and open warfare, business partners, legal issues, key consultants, and advisors. The action: nurture your relationships rather than test them. Consider each partnership to be a tree you plant. The seed may have been planted in the 5th house with an idea or a twinkle in the eye. Now you have a sapling with potential. Don't construct a tree house on that sapling. It can't yet bear the weight. Instead of crushing it with expectations, nurture and protect it. In any relationship, there are 3 involved: you, your partner, and that tree, the relationship itself. All have needs that must be honored equally. Make compromise for the sake of the relationship, not necessarily for the other person. Nurture that sapling. Keep it safe from predators and nourish its roots until it becomes a tree strong enough to lean on. Okay. Clarify your expectations with curiosity and flexibility. If you are offered a business partnership, read the fine print. Unpack your baggage, the cultural assumptions and family patterns that inform your concept of partnership. Move past who is right and who is wrong and develop a fresh understanding. Partnership for work or love may look easier if you come from the same background, but the more diversity you bring to the table, the more resilient the relationship can be. Agree to contribute equally and celebrate your differences. The challenge you may be facing is when you are working in tandem in love or in business, it can be tempting to either give your power away to your partner or take over theirs. An unbalanced relationship can become untenable. Your gift is fertilize the ground of your partnership. Feed your partner with romantic moments and fair and honorable arrangements. When you are fascinated by the spirit of another, they can become fascinated with you. Okay, so that is it. So this is all about relationships. It doesn't have to be romantic relationships. It could be business relationships or partnerships. It could be familial. It could be anything. This is all about you. Let me leave the page open. Just in case I have to go back to it. Yeah. But the 7th house is usually going to be about a romantic relationship. This is a love reading, so we are going to read from the perspective that this is a love relationship, and it could be with a Libra. Someone could be 45. Let's pull some of these. So there's some kind of balancing that needs to take place in your relationship. Maybe we'll see. We have your own path, number 21. I follow my own unique path with courage and strength. What else do I have for the Pisces collective? Pisces collective. Okay, wait. Can't take all of them. I'm just going to take this one. We have lotus flower, unfoldment. Some of you maybe you just met somebody. I don't know. Maybe or like you're going to the next level with this person if you didn't just meet them. You know, the lotus flower grows in a very muddy, not so beautiful environment. And it comes out, this represents purity. It comes out really, really clean, even though it's in a really dirty environment. And Pisces, that energy does feel like you. You know, you're very soft. You're very loving, nurturing people, very intuitive people. But let me not jump ahead because I just want to see. I feel like somebody here might be wanting to do things their own way and they need to compromise a little bit more with the other person. We have the number 36, the second chakra, Archangel Ariel. And what is the second chakra? That's the sacral chakra. Now, the sacral chakra is all about creativity, emotions, your sexual organs. So this is definitely a romantic situation. Let me get this card off the floor, y'all. Pardon me a second. Okay. So it looks like some kind of romantic connection that's unfolding. Maybe had a hiccup because someone wanted to go their own way, do things their own way. I follow my own unique path with courage and strength. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Sacral chakra. That's the second chakra, right? The base chakra. Because the last time I did the chakras, I was reading them all backwards. I was doing from top to bottom, and it's from bottom to top. I know that because the base is the bottom. I'm trying to figure this out because it's not quite coming to me what this is saying. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Unfoldment. Somebody is coming into their own. Okay, you know how you meet somebody when you are in a period of transition, like, right? You might be coming out of another situation, a breakup, whatever it might be. And the challenge for you might be opening your heart again because maybe you've been doing your own thing, finding your own peace, your own confidence, your own happiness, your own whatever. You know, it's like I can take care of myself, and yet this relationship is blossoming, it's unfolding like the lotus flower. And like I said, the circumstances may not be the best, but the flower comes out in pristine, beautiful, pure energy. Okay, so we have big mad, anger issues, emotionally charged and impulsive. Could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Is your twin flame. We have magnetic, intense emotions, and mirroring. So somebody could be mirroring you. Y'all might be doing this to each other. What else? We have broken, beyond repair, depression, and vulnerable. I feel like somebody was coming out of a situation. You're either getting back with an ex, and these are the emotions, kind of like all over the place. Baddie, divine feminine, sensual goddess, and yin. And we do have the second chakra. I'm telling you, somebody is like feeling themselves. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. What's going on here, Spirit? Wow, we have the Queen of Cups and the Hermit. I told you somebody's trying to figure out what makes them happy on their own. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo energy here. It could be making the other person mad. I don't know, Pisces, have you taken your power in a situation, maybe from someone, your twin flame? Because this is a twin flame reading. I neglected to say that. This is Twin Flame Tuesday. So some of you, your issue here is that you're going through something with your twin flame. Could have been where you could have just recently met this person. Maybe it hasn't been a long time. For some of you, it may be, but I'm picking up more. Right now, I'm resonating more with the people who maybe this isn't a very long-term relationship yet. Although the emotions are intense, the feelings are intense, you're mirroring this person. I feel like y'all had the potential to become your best selves. Wow, okay, so the Hermit with the Queen of Cups. Somebody's like holding their emotions back here, staying to themselves. Y'all are in a break, time apart from each other. Yeah, Eight of Cups, Pisces. This is your energy. Some of you walked away from this person, your own path. You went on your own path. Okay, so this is an ex. So you got into an argument with an ex, but it's your twin flame. Clarify twin flame with lotus flower. What is this talking about here? Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Fool. Okay, Pisces, y'all have to put the rose if you need to. I feel like there's somebody here who may be coming to apologize to you. I feel like this person is like realizing that they did something wrong here, realizing that they want you for the long term. Could be a younger Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. Could be an Aquarius, an Aries. This person wants a new beginning with you. Some of you may have been in a long-term commitment, or they're offering that if they were not offering it before. I feel like a lot of you may feel like they're making an offer to you, but you're like, maybe I should go my own way. Maybe I should take a leap of faith, find some, some new risks to take, some new adventure to explore here. Y'all seem like y'all might be on two different pages. Is what I'm just picking up. What's the second chakra would be on repair? It's possible that somebody did something broken, like the trust was broken here. Hopefully there's no violence or anything going on with this broken glass. Oh my God, these cards are so slippery. Okay, what is this? Yeah, look at this. The Lovers and the Ten of Pentacles. Some of you have a family with this person. Could be a Virgo, could be a Gemini. Virgos and Geminis represent they're represented by the planet Mercury, which is all about communication. So I do feel like you are this person's heart choice. They feel like you're a soulmate here. Some of them want to build with you, build generational wealth with you, have a family with you, a firm foundation, a solid foundation. They want stability. It is possible that somebody is more focused on their career than they are focused on a relationship. The work-home life balance is out of whack. That could be what it is. Yeah, somebody's feeling like defeated. A Gemini possibly feels stabbed in the back, like things ended. Yeah, the Hangman and the Chariot. I'm telling you, somebody is trying to accomplish something here. And it's left the other person feeling like they had to end it. Okay, y'all, I don't know what the hell going on. Let me see. Why is Big Mad in your own path here with the Hermit and the Queen of Cups? So this is somebody you're in love with, is in love with you, but y'all were on a break, and some of you decided to walk away because that's your own energy. The will, yeah, it's like you're like, you know what? Divine time is at play. If it's meant to be, it'll be. I feel like you feel lucky to have one another, but it just feels like the timing, something about the timing is off. Why is the wheel here? Could be a Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, or Taurus. Look at this, the Four of Cups. Could be a Cancer. Something about the timing is not right. Somebody had to reject the other person. And it feels like somebody's pursuing like a career or something. I'm not really picking up other people too much. See Pentacles here. I don't know. Okay, so we have the, what am I doing here? The Ace of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Fool is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. I told you somebody's money here. The Star. Somebody might be in the spotlight or have aspirations to be. Somebody's wishing on a star. And then the Five of Swords. I just feel like somebody's emotionally unavailable because they're pursuing something in their career, although they still love you or you still love them. Flip it how you need to. Okay, what is the second chakra with broken repair? Somebody's confidence could be shaken here. Got the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. Somebody is chasing. They're chasing success. I feel like they feel bad if they had to shut you out, or if this is you, you feel bad for having to do this to the other person. But somebody is very much, somebody is very much focused. Somebody could travel a lot. Somebody is very much focused on their money. And I feel like they had to kind of neglect you, or you had to neglect them. The relationship has suffered as a result of someone choosing their own path, trying to accomplish some kind of goals. Interesting. Let's get one of these and close this out, y'all. Because this is so disjointed because this ain't really gelling for me. It ain't gelling, but I'm reading the cards. Patiently waiting, planning ahead. Aries energy. Three of Wands. What did I say? Somebody's trying to achieve something, and it could involve travel, or you could be at a distance. You could be in a long distance relationship. Somebody is focused on something that's not the relationship right now. I was possessive and controlling because I knew I had a good thing. I lost you by holding on too tightly, trying not to lose you. I don't know if this is you or them. Intense emotions mirroring. Somebody's like their career is taken off, and it's like the relationship had to play the back. You can have anyone you want. Why me? So it's made the other person feel a bit insecure here. A lot of you are dreaming a lot about this person, or they could be dreaming about you. Y'all, I don't know what to say. I just feel like there's some arguments that have been taking place because somebody wanted to do their own thing. You know, the message that I just got from Spirit is that this time right now with the Wheel of Fortune is for you. If this is you that's mad, or your person, flip it how you need to. I'm hearing Spirit say that you need to focus on your own path as well, especially with mirroring twin flame. It's like what helps to bring this together is if you both focus on your own paths and they end up merging at some point. I do feel a lot of intense attraction between you, a lot of love between you two. And I feel like you two will come back together. This card is about communication. Someone could be even communicating that they, regret the fact that they shut you out and they put their money before you. I feel like they want to be fair now with the Six of Pentacles. Someone very generous. Somebody might be even bringing you some kind of gift or something to make up for, this energy here of like making you feel depressed or vulnerable. And like I said, if it's not you that feels this way, this is the way you make this other person feel. All right, y'all, that's it. I don't know. I don't know. Take what resonated from it, leave the rest, because this is one of those readings that it might be a very specific situation that only a couple of people will resonate with. I mean, that's how it is with tarot. Sometimes you can't, unless you're doing a personal reading and you're really like tapped in, it's kind of hard to understand. And what I'm saying might make absolute sense to y'all, but it's not my story, so it doesn't make sense to me. All right, y'all, those are your messages. Like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Leave me a comment if this meant anything to you. You found value here. Peace, y'all.